I got him. I got him. I got the hard drives. The hard drives. These are the things that hold treasures beyond your wildest dreams. Actually, they just hold really old, crappy videos that I made when I was in film school. So today we're gonna watch some crappy footage stuff. Today we're gonna watch some stuff that I made in the past. Let's get into it here. Here's the first one I'm gonna review. It's a project that I had for a documentary class where I had to make a documentary, and my brilliant idea was to just ask people how their day was and have them recite it to me. The results get a little weird. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, now I did this opening shot with, I was driving in the car and I just had the camera on the edge of the window. I was getting a lot of like solar flare. You hear me in the background asking them to explain how their day went. And it gets a little, ooh, it's the Boca. This was my roommate's sister, Barbara.
Oh, okay.
Shout out
so,
to
like,
Barbara.
Everything? Okay.
Just about a
minute's worth.
Okay, so I got up and I had to go to class and we had to turn in a paper and I turned it in.
So
and
I try to just kind of start off the premise of, oh, they're explaining their day and it's kind of a simple interview and you just kind of see them, they're talking.
With Jacqueline and it was amazing. And
amazing.
Then, after that, I took a shower. I ate.
I did this at the Newman Center at my campus. It was a really cool room. You'll notice, yeah, things just changed now. And we're getting a different interpretation of someone telling us about their day. This is kind of weird. This is not, this is a little similar to the famous opening scene of that Bob Dylan documentary where he has the things. Only it's not near as good. But these are good drawings, so these were done by my cousin Paul. He helped me on a lot of the earlier Vanilla Vignettes videos. You'll notice I have like a lot of like a really annoying staticky ringtone. I thought that was cool and abstract, and that made it more distorted. I think the two biggest abstract sort of inspirations that was hitting me at this time was a lot of David Lynch's work on Twin Peaks and the YouTube channel Marble Hornets. So I thought, oh, if it's like staticky or distorted or corrupted, that means it's, artistic and it makes it good. This is getting like, I don't know if you're watching this video with headphones, but the tone is getting like kind of really annoying. It's almost hurting a little bit.
I got up this morning and then I watched Mike and Mike in the morning on
Oh
Sports
gosh.
Center.
Now this is my friend Chris
school.
Germ.
I go to school at
Shout out
State
to him.
College.
Haven't seen him in a long
Typical day,
time.
Economics, oceanography.
You'll notice I'm starting to do like we
exams,
kind of flipped the situation. Now the audio is normal, but the visuals are very just abstract and very stupid.
About 2 miles. I run over the Oviedo bike trail. So
This is ugly lighting,
and
ugly colors.
had dinner,
They're very
and
blah.
that's about it.
This is my friend Miriam. She was
I
naturally very weirded out by my
the
request,
first
which
thing
was
I
for her
went
to
do was
explain to the
take a
camera what she
shower,
did.
and after that,
But then I was just gonna show
the Spanish,
a shot of her
class
face
this morning, and
Just
after
there,
that, I went
while the
for
audio
lunch
overlays.
with a lady. And
So yeah, shout out to her for being a good sport on that.
I think I went home, did a nap, and
It's just kind of like you could see my shadow. I think in the back there, it was someone else's shadow, and then it just kind of stops, and we're on her face for a while. Beep beep beep. Oh, what's this? Beep beep beep. Oh, I forgot about this. I needed somebody else, so I just did myself. I wrote a stupid little poem. A servant of conformity. But I wake anyway, despite my protests. I do as I'm taught. I learn what I must and do what is expected. I sit and listen.
This is so
Waiting for the day
cringy.
I'll be
Oh my
free.
gosh, you
The day will
guys.
say no more. I'm done.
My
But alas,
sister
that day will never
helped
come.
shoot this.
I will
I wanted
always
to
be
do it in a
suffering
sort of like
from
anonymous
When
setting,
conformity,
so you
there
can
is no
see I
fear,
have like
no
the
discomfort, no risk.
silhouette sort of
small
thing going
child.
on.
Trapped in a man's body, afraid and alone. I will never truly be free. So as the sun slowly sets, I go to sleep.
Oh, it's
knowing
depressing.
nothing will change.
This whole
Knowing
poem
I
was
will
based
never
off how much I
truly be
hated
free.
just like, you know, the class schedule that I had probably that semester. Oh, and I threw in a really crappy harmonica solo as a joke.
Stupid.
I couldn't keep a straight face. One of the funniest things about that is when it got shown in class, the girl in front of me turned around and says, "Oh, you play harmonica? I think I've heard you play on campus before." And I was like, "No, I don't play harmonica." So it was a fun video to make. It was very silly and stupid, but I appreciated it. This one I really like. The assignment was to, I can't remember specifically what class it was, but we had to make a video that used special effects that weren't used through something like After Effects. It had to be done completely through editing. So this was the whole the shenanigans that I came up with. It's called The Magic Sneeze for some reason. And this sweater's so weird that I'm wearing right here. I feel weird about it. That's my friend Marissa.
Yeah,
I like
it
how
was
we shot
really,
this
really good,
as
but
someone's
I think
pulling
the magician
out
was sick.
and
I
leaving.
think I caught it.
We couldn't wait.
Oh,
We couldn't
I'm so
wait
sorry. Oh my gosh,
till
I'm
there's a
so
guy on the
sorry.
bike rides
It's
by.
okay. I'm not gonna get sick.
Also notice how
got sick.
the sneeze was so. So I get sick. The whole premise was she saw a magician and she got a cold from the magician and she gave it to me.
Yeah, let me
That was my roommate Felix. I think he did the best acting out of this whole video. Shout out to him. And that was, someone was driving my minivan at the time, my family's minivan, and they tried to hit me.
Oh, Michael, do you want to see a magic trick?
No, I've seen enough for today.
Everyone was so good at acting in this video except for me. I've seen enough for today. But we have one more that I find really funny. One of the assignments I had for one of the classes was, and I think this was the same class as the one with the magic sneeze, was to make a trailer using clips that we had shot, but make two of them. And they each had to use all the same clips, but use different music, overlays, editing to convey two different types of stories. So naturally, I did something with Stanley because why not? He also had us remake the
Hey, Michael.
MPAA
how's it
thing.
going? You don't look like yourself.
weird.
Well, a funny thing happened to me today. I got a package in the mail. It was unmarked. I don't know who sent it to me.
This is so silly.
There was this creepy clown doll inside of the box, and it's weird.
I feel like I might need to
know it's
upload
just a
this one
clown doll,
sometime. It was
but
pretty
I feel
silly.
like
I had a lot of help
watching
from
me.
people on these. I think my sister helped do that shot. So zoom in.
I feel like it might be alive. I'm almost wondering if it wants to be my friend.
The music that I chose made me laugh so hard for this. This is just the generic spinning shot. Oh, this is so stupid. He had little flowers there. Stanley, I got some hot cocoa. Wait, where's Stanley?
The creepy doll? I figured that out.
What? I forgot how stupid this
So
was.
to answer your question, I don't feel like myself.
It's like some really bad indie comedy movie that everyone's gonna pretend they saw. But like, now that was the first cut, so the second cut had to be a different type of genre. So naturally, it's gonna be a little creepier. So I had to use all the same clips, I think.
Hey, Michael. How's it going? You don't
The
look like
order's a little
yourself.
different.
Well, a funny thing happened to me today.
That creepy doll? I threw that out.
Yeah, you'll notice some things are
Wait, where's
a little
Stanley?
different with the order. But that was like the challenge was to try and make it look scary. So I feel like Stanley was a good
Like it's
balance
controlling
between
me,
the two.
making me somebody I'm not. I can't think straight anymore.
I think the audio could be different. That was the other thing. So I was able to do a different voiceover.
I think it might want to kill me.
I love how bad my acting is that you can see
like
I'm like
myself.
smiling as I'm trying to. I don't feel like myself. So yeah, there were a couple of old videos that I made that I thought would be really funny to kind of give commentary over, and I'll have to put the links to them in the description below if you want to just watch them on your own time. These reaction videos have been kind of weird. If you want to see more of them, let me know. I'm not a very good reactor. We'll see. See you around.